Na Imani Ghana ne muse from Imani Africa. Ebri biya no omo de na na kufaru aban mu no mutaye bi. Ehwe aban a owo so no se aban no eye popular anasa aban no aye unpopular. Ene said the Ghana for responded to aban no simbia ana ne dwumadi a wodi. Na Imani for say as a January na public sentiment around the government now very positive. Now between 65 and then 70%. To be as and the swaba aban papa ba Mahama is the hope. Now by March now I 45 negative sentiment around the government I 45%. Positive sentiment you know and so I 45%. Now some about draw. April May na positive sentiment no gusu jina 45 na negative no akwa jina 50 and meaning say your guess is as good as mine by ene aye ka say no aban no aye very unpopular within Ghana, and this is the government oba aban or enjoy goodwill power Ghana for some because social voter onya aye no coupled with NPP members no mubuafu aye discontent about NPP government said they will see ebu no. Now, what are some of the issues? Nkrofo raise here. Nkrofo raise weaponizing state institutions against any NDC for. Eti ebit se Iyoko, NIB, Special Prosecutor, Ghana Police, any aban institutions a hold weaponizing against other individuals any NDC for. Eti ya cheche ma untumi no. You see a money bill 50 million Ghana cedis, can 500 billion old cedis. Na chema to me edem. Wabria Ghana constitution na kase bail should not be used as a punishment. Ni ache hanan under them bail 2 weeks. No so the bail condition atono so na untimi emiti. Ni ache Kofi Akpalu no so shem. Ni ache achenkwana na no so yedna tumwa ni akwache emabi ewo for saying sika kromo nhyai so na ye de ma fa aba na ye de ma tum 92 days and send de ma court na remand de omo so 2 weeks na ya chi abronye na ono the reason ti man the bill no you say animal farm. Oh, the animals are equal but some are more equal than others. Na ye de no so aba na ye de nemu na enkrofo ekọ na enkrofo di atantwi. Ye yesi ora no say operation recover all loot. Na operation recover all loot o baba mu a NDC fo a abokro no twutwiri die. Na ye de o court. Na court e determine primary fashion e de atiom. Look, ye court na ye bo ko adu wi a. Wo ho kwan say file bibi e friend submission of no case, of which omo nyina ye. Then the court will have to look at the case ya presenting any evidence no. Then the court will decide whether there is case to answer or there is no case. If there is no case, you'll be acquitted and discharged. If there is case, the court will ask you to open your defense. And in the case of Opuni versus any said Agongo, ye dia asemi ya mfie wotwe ye wie. NDC aban ba ya Dominica ne se wetwam onfa ne hunkodi. Colin Zada, Yaman $200 million. Also, between the C5,000 housing unit. Ultimately, the C1,005. 1,005 in one year and yet habitable. Near so Mrametche Crown Faso, now would dig Ghana $200 million. No, Attorney General Bios Colin Zada or NDC in senior mind power into the case in your chum. Selective force year quarter OBS, Senate OBS software about $66 million. Ernest Thompson. Any others, Amujina court. About ya was the case, no, ye chum. Na, atu forcing. Any jackpot. And so case, about 2.3 million euros, ambulance case, acquitted by Attorney General Gofredame, a file appeal, Supreme Court, or by us appeal, no, be chum. Or by ya, for example, for a chum, where Kubuahi, ye chum, to say all cases. Ni twa nkrofo nsuru kese eye kwabradufo se kwabradufo no ma aba omai kro no through bank egu ya Unibank na bibia chere clear se papa no oma Ghana boka na Ghana fo ye agie sika oba ya watro krata se eye no krese kwamadu fo du edifo na enyesa wo peso enyesa wo ka che ne se onifo odifo na mum sika no a ofa aye no onfa mu 60% onfa mu 40% no onfa 60% emre Ghana na Ghana fo se afede baby adu no sika no a wadie no onfa mu 40% no onfa 60% emre aban 60-40 yeze madi chimpe na Ghana fo sha asese ye kasa ye we nyina no na yesi professor me ye kunfi or ye board chairman ene ye koto sky train MSK bi aboka consultancy room ya de bi about $2 million eti professor me ye kunfi yare na yakwa akoche no na ye gina court na Ghana fo se na asemi de ye kan hefa obi ade 66 million osu afa ne hunkodi obi sika 200 million osu afa ne hunkodi obi de millions of dollars na 2 million de osu papa no so be wu court kura na bemenewu when ye fe no selective justice it when ye operation recover all loot na mo wey ebeye operation free all NDC looters Ghana for sure say ye kan wasem so abere na aban no betuma popular enne aye kasai wo se Ghana for bo se ekufo ade npa bonini enti wo na wo ba na wo ba betu galamsey ase e wo Ghana ha sei ama mo hye bo edi akufo ado na ban atem se on declare state of emergency or mining areas ene de ba oba ban mu a Mahama say ene ase din ketia ene others say afedi o declare state of emergency a enye ye ene ye tu galamsey e wo mamu ama omampani Mahama krom bole bamboy galamsey a ye tu no ho no enya asem ketwa ko last minister constituency elembele ko he galamsey a ye tu no ho ene babia aka Greater Accra kra no galamsey a omutu no eye sun winning ene enchene gold de ndi bi maha ene yenso nyina sei ena no yi kwanya ko ekere wo ha ena no mayi brem e de akere wo ha sei koko wa ye tuguo ne ye de galamsey na mampani emeka sem papa bi enchire Ghana fo a mampani begina ho a osian galamsey ni de wo mutu na mu amutu no ye Ghana fo a nya ho fa so kan e de ni yetu a sikan kwa ahoho nsem ena de ye ya na ye sey ensase ni yetu ye good ni ye nyi sika ni ye de ye sid ni ye enti mu hu se me ba ye sid no ejia na so enti sid begina na so nti eno Mahama IGP task force a no mo ye adwuma ku galamsey no ene wa suspend this task force no ena galamsey no ekoso ene nkrofo etu ene ye tu galamsey with impunity because mampani no ano efwa so si entu galamsey look mampani ka kire yen abre wo opposition say eye kufu ado ene na bemufo ene etu galamsey. Can you imagine say ekufu ado wa bemu no obeka kire Ghana for say ye tu galamsey ni Ghana for ani efa nye sidi ya anka no masem ebesi okromasi but ene mampani abegina paso for the first time yenya a national organizer and a national vice chairman of the NDC na aban no a akoye complain dama iyokofo se yenti wo no mo involve in galamsey yentimi nti wo mo sa letter ne bai no Joseph Yami ko gina akwatia threaten President Mahama eka kire ne say on this money task force no ampani ampa mampani Mahama a disband task force no there's no task force a year maybe and the NDC no government no they are neck deep in the galamsey crisis and the president has become an enabler awo no ene ne wo boa so galamsey so e o man Ghana mu the president no abeye a major enabler of galamsey because obi atu from agudie na otese mampani Mahama say wo mo a etu galamsey no omo na eboa stabilize yesidia eno nkran more than a motivation e se ni nkran say onko tu galamsey no no first stabilize yesidi and Cardinal Mills put it right say he cannot sacrifice his future and the future of his children for the stabilization and recovery of the Ghana city. No. Enti kwana kope Kali Bishop for krata omotro ne nansa no na kenkan na hwe nsɛm a ɔmaka kye mampani Mahama. Ba enfa ne ho. Onam se o launch big push. Eye ne mahofro. Enti se wo Ghana ni wadwene ne se galamsey ye betu ase a oboa. Enya de mampani Mahama waye na adwene ne aye na adwene kyena se wo betu galamsey ase. Ensi da. Enti na ko Central region ensu ho ayedin because ensu a ayensu river no a ye sone so ne ye dandan no ne ye no ama nipa nya bi nom no ene sensu no edise dika o de fan fidie mu a enye yie enti ade na kwanya o haw na endra me yese mebo video bi a kyerɛw enya technical challenge enti mentimi ammo o work so be enti no anopai mo video no fan kyerɛw na ye misa questions say well-meaning Ghanaians ano mo kasa Akufo-Addo bresu no aden no makoma no atum on the 8th of October 2024 na kabosumi be mienu na yekoto aba osofo Agyinasare ejiana sorry dem eye PowerPoint presentation ekire Ghana for na okire ni nti a yetu galamsey wo mai mu a enyeyi o share with Ghana nsuo owie no ene kwa amano ne ekofa amano ne nsuo ekire gold deposit ewom enna ye kasai galamsey ekura Ghana for mre so Penny Agyinasare yente nka yankwa video ne mra na ye ba eni kan hwe galamsey Ghana o start with Ghana nti ye wi a ekse ye football Israel sports no ye wi a ne yakwa amano ne ye de amano ne zam so dia bro enti ekwo hwe Ghana de
If
you see how the water used to be and what it is now, the green or the water you see clear and with the green reflection is how the water was before. The brown one you see is now. So the before is how our water river pra was before galamsey. And now this is how galamsey has made it. Our river Ankobra. This is the river Ankobra. Before we did galamsey, the green part or what looks greenish is because of the reflection of the forest, and it's clear water. You could just walk in and fetch and drink. Now it's not drinkable. The brown one is how the river Ankobra looks like. This is the river Ofin. Before, this is how it was so clear. Now it's so bad. You can't even, this is how it looks like now. So these are the things we are dealing with. In Genesis chapter 1 verse 28, God made man, and the Bible says, he blessed him, or he blessed them, the man and the woman, and said to them, be fruitful and multiply, replenish the earth, and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, over the fowl of the air, and over everything that moves upon the earth. So when God made man, he made us to be caretakers of the earth. Unfortunately, we are allowing galamsey to degrade our lands and destroy our water bodies, contradicting the divine mandate God gave us. So why is galamsey happening? There are several reasons. The first one is because of poverty and unemployment. And because of that, many individuals are turning to illegal mining as a means of survival. Can you show me the video where the people are rushing for the galamsey? This is in Ghana here. They are rushing for galamsey. In Ecclesiastes chapter 5 and verses 9 and 10, the Bible says, moreover, the profit of the land is for all. Even the king is served from the field. He who loves silver will not be satisfied with silver, nor he who loves abundance with increase. This is also vanity. So the Bible is saying, if somebody has an insatiable desire or greed for money,
all right, so Eric Medasi, into where your first half, where your soft penny Ajinasare, wafa Ghana, no Casafa Galamsey, na video no ye ni last one, sa video no enye Ghana, ye near CCO Dr. Congo, DR Congo, but offer sa video no presenting it say is Ghana. No problem. Your father a second one, or staff feather, echo a year foreign. Eko koye foreign news, we local news, koye foreign news. Now we are making a year 8 October 2024. Na campaign no hiti ayediko election. Na galamsey one of the tropical issues. Into your call River Lena, Russia, and call any other rivers. Yanko foreign news. So Emra is presented by Sofwa Jinasari.
The Lena River in Russia.
Russia.
Can you give me the Lena River in Russia? This is the Lena River in Russia. So clear. Can you give me the Yukon River in Canada? So clear. It is said that these two rivers are full of huge gold deposits. Huge gold and mineral deposits. But like somebody said, because of leadership and because they are thinking of prosperity, the law and ethics, they don't allow anybody to mine in them. Meanwhile, you and I, we have no ethics for our lands. We are allowing people from everywhere to come to Ghana and do galamsey because we ourselves we are doing it. Because we are not thinking of the future, we are not thinking of posterity. There are no ethics. People mine. And there are no restrictions. Can you believe that China is now planting cocoa? We used to be the people who were exporting palm oil. Now we don't. The world's leading producer of palm oil is Malaysia. They came to learn palm from here. The other day I was watching a Malaysian video. Our palm trees, they bear 2, 3. When you go, you get maybe 2 or 3 at the same time. I watched a Malaysian palm tree. They came here to learn how to do it from here. One tree, they've been able to develop it. One tree at one harvest time can give 30. Fruits of palm oil. China never used to plant cocoa. Now they've come to learn how to plant cocoa, and they just put it back on the screen. And they are planting cocoa in China. Very soon, we can't even export cocoa because they would accuse us of our land, the mercury in our soil. So, what are we leaving for? Our generations yet unborn.
All right, me that say Eric. Eti weye Sofupeni Ajinasare 2024 October 8. Galamsey na baby a olinke de kofa say yedua koko. And indeed, no crap. Say ene ye twa koko onigu apart from cyanide ne mercury ne kura be kokoko no ye twa good day kokon sase no edua galamsey. So it tells you say Ghana ye ni future say eba the fight against galamsey. But the problem is, why are these pastors not preaching the same message today? Why are they not preaching the same message today? Why are they not doing the PowerPoint presentation today? And now NDC are buying. Who be saying the galamsey asemwa? Or say, I chairman won't to me, and ya contaminate in docket, no, I ready to almost train legal vacation over Omo court. No, I be so I'm saying. Last time I chairman to me, a year involved in any mining activity, from 2022, chairman to me, any mining here. But I see, NDC didn't need as chairman to me so. About 2013, under John Mahama 1. Yes, say ni excavators, said ni Juma Hansel mining. And Omo ye determined say, Ombe use chairman to me as a scapegoat. And you know, chairman to me no mudo mani esi omoso. Ghana 4A bisa say, what happens to a Honorable Oscar Ofoyilabi, MP for our win constituency in the Western North region? A onwa ni kroma henfo ni kromo fo aka say oye galamsey kempin joma twa na su no Mr. Mahama wabona baso aye no deputy chairman and a vice chairman for the Defense and Interior Committee of Parliament. Why no Defense and Interior Committee vice chairman of Parliament the galamsey kempin adaben na wodi ono so docket ebe kire Ghana fo daben na Joseph Yami Iyoko for be frɛ no da ben na Banga Yakubu Iyoko for be frɛ no da ben na NDC chairman any NDC for regional constituency chairman any NDC national security boys na yetu egu galamsey so ayefum no da ben no mbekɔ na nso do magina mra no ana as usual NDC need the mra no MPP need the mra bidi no. Is that the kind of government yetu abadema ya na? You must be fair. And say obiya who say justice is being done. And yet witch hunting. And they say yem persecute your opponent. Na yem krofo yem mama baso no muntu. No wonder. Say and the general secretary of your party Abekache Ghana for say Operation Recover All Loot, no, Operation Free All Looters, because NDC appointees any attorney general lawyers, no, carty deals with Encrofor my bonny. And the only carty deals, and there is evidence 60-40 for 60 for 40, now me 60. And if you quite say NDC ya buying no, emunipa, any nipa ya boniati or minor carty deals. 60-40, 70-20, 50-50, and only idea air coso. It's Ghana 4 Ghana 4 train, Ghana 4 he. Na ya na ne ya say, omo ebeka asem no, eya na ya show ma frumuma. But obiya who say, see etie wie ya si, obiya benya na so twen o Ghana ha. Se wa nya wa so twen a, uwu a obehia obofo, o ma enso asasi so. Ye ni nukre emo man no, ye ni nukre ema constitution no. Na katasuma mu aso no enya ade ebu bia bidi ni kwaku dawuru
me meti hai me se metre mu se ya ko se Yesu beba na me papa ne hwe me kakra because my yaso din kwan bebiri so but o mai mu asofo so bebre o punishment be yakese ya ese boni bia ye boni yo be kasa ti obi oboa punishment ne bi di Yesu sin bi adwuma nyame di ma woni a mo se o me ye nyame asofo because me to me nkase obia o se on yak na so ni nyame sofo ba wo mo se o me nyame asofo no adwuma na se nyame asofo no ye no dodo no anye se akoy sika pe akoy hwan na wo cast dodo hwan na wo cast papa hwan na so ma do so hwan na ye se sa anya de to man na afedie adane politics. And the sofa be kwasori kwesiada na asori megu ho epe enkwanji sembi atie na afi akoye NDC ni MPP nsem ene no mo kana so dem ho eno so e kan brabo no because o manu enkoyi a enipa no kura ntimi nkwa asori yi yetiase but se we yesofo na so be wo de humawura politics mu di a na wa ye fair wa kanokre ehunu se o ma hunu se ade we ikoso tia me man me ka ho bi masafo maka ho bi wani e wabonten mo nkoma masoro no so ka ho bi enti ese nyina etu ho na mo ni etu ase ene de wo ye obi an so betu ase se wo ye nyamedwuma no service to God, service to mankind. But we dey nyesa o asofo no bi ayo ya bi se be yadwuma ma political party ba ko bi enti woni de o ho a asofo no e wo Ghana ho hunu boni e kosu bi ya wa ban mu baba foforo ba di a asofo no ehunu boni bi a e kosu yetra hakasa se asofo no wo hini o asofo no a na nakufo ado prem so no na omo atwe na bo so no omo wo hene yenti asofo no nka all of a sudden asofo no nyina akwa abu na anu in Catholic Bishop Conference o ma ba bontia be ka bi
na so an company for cry say o sansa akwa abu a so de na ti akoma
wahu ade ti akroma
no so de mo manya machi
o manya yachi
kana
na manu aye din
I see
enna amampani Mahama etimi nya kokoduro be ka kire yen se ye de galamse no ye si di yie nti wantimi engu galamse emebru no nya adwuma anye na sabra na adodan kwakufu ado ti akonya so no na Ghana mebru nyina ya adwuma nti ena na mo nya abre se ongu galamse na eyese ne Ghana fo nyina hunu enipa ye friend John Dramani Mahama me se 4 years John Mahama betena akonya we su yi onya Ghana japade ba ko pekura se no de akọ eno ase dansan ma tese se odi bibi big push na obeye Kumase Accra Kumase kwan express na Ghana fo mojimu we di ala so mo bo papa John Mahama kasa me yagini di enipa wunni no na se o we di se uhwe na ensema o kan di obetumi aye John Mahama na we Ghana ni John Mahama be di ade mfie na wuhunu no obatoto papa so mfie na wuhunu ye ya laji grita ka se oti studio ho toto papa so no o ka se o dare tanya broni presenter wonfa Mahama batoto papa so mfie na be keka nsema kese wan fi obi a esabrem pa no opeso saba bi onu amuaw ene ya okwa oba a woncha ware ase obi abanche a wonni otubanche wonnu yi a wo be kuro no afi na wo be su se John Mahama be ka big push obeye Kumase Accra Kwantempɔn highway so obeye bibia wo adwempa bi wo Ghana so obeye bibia boa Kumase Accra road a anka overpass ya na nadodan kwakufu ada hyase wo ye no ko ba enko ho na odinani betwire se na dwemboni na woni tim ana opese o man boka huna adenti no man no aboka eye overpass be mi ensense ko nan a ya dwidwi akwan nyina so atutum a de aka kakra ni se ye de kota be gugugu so maka afa so no wo se no de obeja ato ho na be express road na we ade a obi a ompe na ade aye no o kasem no kan kakraka onye no
yeah
John Mahama onye Mr. John Mahama 4 years onya Ghana de ba ko pe ayo de nsa be sisu se John Mahama ba ye no di we ja Ghana
yes say asini awie ni be hu chale na banche nye eja na be kire eje kampon for wano no bi aka say we dum say ya na na soji say o see the room are freeze watching the video. May God alone be the truth. Go no
kwaku say who reading for ya IMANI Ghana for
IMANI Africa for reports
also ba kasa timi akase afedi John Mahama ne na ban no omo goodwill na almost say eko
almost gone going it's a last going na
but be bebre de eko
say you got the first 6 months na buy but the 3 months be kan ho de anka ni nyina san
na 3 months nka
the first 6 months
oh sir
or the 3 months na no de be kan ho de anka ni nyina san
wakomeno ka say tension bi abaso wo Tabaport
okay ehun so ejadem ho
ejadem anope abrantie bi wo so national security onkuta ID card onkuta hwe eno wo de adefie bi asend konekon say jacket bi o say you something like that ena wanam Tabaport na obi be yika fake akrabia okuta phone no aye say no twa picture no aye say no twa picture no wasend the man for wabontin it wa yika na pie no every Tabaport no o ma be twalo ma be shia say card is stolen car no mama said one you see when you say what you say what could between 25,000 and 50,000 and omoji
obeji
it agent na wo ho no ese abrante no so man hwe de any the BC we put anya importers no agent because
so ogu
omadwuma no ama me no ka se me video ho ya omo ne achi ayam
no entertaining chino
and almost one so is in case of fresh secret no one being fraud ya the BC
na mo to ho
remember na asia na mo ka se the BC
me ba bebrebe mo to ho no ba
enya na me chichirim
ejimi ho
enya na me chichirim eto munya sa ne ma na omo aye kwaku ye wo man mu a enye weak state ye wo man mu anka all pillars of the state ni gidi say setimi ye adwuma ba kwaku I can tell you enema ekoso sese wo man mu ama wo man mu tina aye hu kakra sisi apa se woni bibi papa ye wo krumu an my advice se fie
okay
woni bibi papa wo krum pa so ba be ya edi mpuntu bebe wa brabo na se we fie di ya my advice se fie it's not pretty out there ehu kwaku she demonstrations ni ade adinkitikiti a ekoso any police brutality enra hwade esi Madina MC yere Medina MC
okutu bi efiri biote
ne yere o rane o operate shop na wo operate no obi so operate furnace momo enye ensi wanim direct say wo anim kakra woni abrante na atan abrante aye ni momo sa more than 5 years ene
ukunu be MC
ene ukura be MC it say Medina first lady
o clear na
it was clear na nim Medina MC wo ye makeup Medina MC she has arrived
clear road
all of a sudden and unti no abrante ni ntu o we ready see enye honko tema eno so video eno so big bright eno ade esi ho nya senketoa ye eno so wusi utu nkofo mo se madam ye nyina ye this for the year campaign ka bibi poni a e ka die ni nkomo ye eno so mo no ma chia yam but o man e kwaku I'm beginning to fear ya nye careful enipa any police for the security agents no ebe class bebre ama black shirt ebeba
so na make dan ebe mpu be ka say blood bath book bi
make any the title the boss blood bath at Lobster Close masa ko say book ma kan blood bath
blood bath
dan e bambo bro for
the bro pa no
eti enema e koso system kwaku enye nika crab beside that no galamsey College Bishop Conference for Akasa na utimi se Roma for the Kwamabin
na den
no Roma for the Omabin bro from what Troy yellow
yeah
utimi se what na se twene ho Troy emwapi aden
ma ho dadwene na omuso
ma ho dadwene na omuso but that's how mo is how
the point is that
cheso no ta wo no baraba ma ho dadwene na omuso enkwada ho dadwene na omuso
okay
se enkwada ho problem omuso a edim papa
enye sa yen asori orthodox for no ansa na be disofo no na je say ye kwakotitie mu asua homa
Roman for the Moxam card
enti eno de enye ma ho adwene
additional
you know because
beside the orthodox church
the best school fees in
Methodist Presbyterian that
David that's o kasa dia me ni wo nya
oh deputy one dispute that one
obi be for say bia o person o ye yon but see na obi o say obi na enkola ho adwene na no so no ade do you know what it takes to control so where you sorry na wonya baby fan sha do you know what it takes to control and kra na how no
ono na imagine say bibi no eni adwuma bia ye on
the catch o
on no
yes e ha no
wo na nto a wo pe bi ti na timi sori
e ha no pa
da bi kwa mo di kan
akanta se sa de de eni wo mo life nti ono en sori na wa ko pe bibi
ya ma hwɛ da wo ho itebete
ai press be so for
me ma ko Roma da
ye former moderator say je wa amante no trouble for wa na ye moderator na ohui what trouble for to say ya pa na humi see hu enti no me de na meka ne say yen ya sofo no de na sebere o kontitiem ya wa sheda bian kasa ansa na wa ban tubon say sa sofo nyina obi accountant obi economist obi lawyer obi doctor obi say ansa kra na obedi sofo wa ben say ja enya say obi sorry ya say akwaba akọ pretty o say wa wujina fa wo su kan nyame asemi nyame freo me ana me freo se kan bible ma me u quotation me wa ko to mic say wo so ya so so nyame freo guarantee yanko
yes etikwaku obakasa
ma ye fa wo ma ye fa police brutality no bi ma Eric na so be ya obetimi a wo kasa no an say ready on alert na mfanto so se den dra omoye police for no ho
etikwaku it me safety from
no yanko Galamsey no anti ye hu adwuma yi obe alert ye na
kwaku enura chi de Phyllis Kwachu Fusu e de beto abontin I think say atrofo no afedi ade no no krena ba begu omani masa meso mu hu do munya afedi Phyllis Kwachu Fusu say wa wo beka say Galamsey sisi ne wo Galamsey anu aye din echen na kufa do ho no for evidence bra. In the face of evidence when you know you know what's up evidence be biem Phyllis Kwachu Fusu eti wo de wonya wadwe set wo hu no kra wo beteka se no kra ni de wontimi hu sabi last year enipa no mu kotu no e de ne materials ne e de ye adwuma e de condemn na Akufo-Addo na Erastus asare no meboa
onko pension ye
nyame anu onko pension
oguso or active business
or active business
active service
and I want divert
sorry
sa you know mu no da so the recent publications the recent publications gwaku opa yen compare since first March till now any 2 years ago publications by Erastus Asaidonko yen compare ni mi ye behwe say wakasa uti say esun woni mu Erastus Asaidonko say NDC executives and na ye Galamsey esun woni mu oh opa kutie no
abokagu
what you say ene Galamsey
Erastus say makunta o why
makunta
to the extent
abokagu
a free say me free dia President Kufuor time ye anti Galamsey asem President Mills Galamsey yeti President Mahama yeti Galamsey wo fight or ye daddy so wo fight when Timian fight he gave up and na eba na Akufo-Addo he put his presidency on the line MPP elusu so many votes e were mining areas no every hobby kwaku me who president what making a very reckless statement on the fight against Galamsey more than President Mahama very reckless enye will be a statement be no was to tinkasa sa asem say one year expecting communication bia omoboa he did communication but one year expecting communication was say Galamsey na ekoso no ye ni asase ni yese no na se ni asase ni yese ne se skano eje se ekwa amano ne de se bai horo dia e de ye after ye ni asase ni yese kwa kumba so sa video no wo
ye wa hin
loka se ni asase ni yese no
oh me sure that enye
me the press is the press
me try me any of me the press ni bia
na me me abora no pay na yanti
me be ma Eric 2 videos from Erastus Asaidonko
okay
na we yi dia charity for na or the two ebisa asem se we enye agent se na mampani Mahama kan ne dia na ndie ne wahi biem so de to aso na enye sa videos
yes Erastus Asaidonko edan na President Mahama shia media for no ya wakasa ye ade chi Erastus so ka tatentintin bi President Mahama etwa antro eto IGP ene ni team no so say omuni madwuma ogwa IGP ni masi o say IGP team no enim the difference between illegal mining and the legal mining. Ghana ha why na we small scale yaman access to forest reserve ebi ni ho meanwhile no so forest reserve mu eno mo ye mining and the IGP team no e koro makost support ma President Mahama say omati omabon eti President Mahama
no ya mean say onpamo mo no opamo mo
eti say President Mahama was ya mean as
say man o yin say wa mpamo ma ya mean say mo de beba bontin no e bia ono ankasa no da no anaban begu
eti President Mahama was Joseph ya mean as ama wa pamo wo mo according to Erastus say baby as forest reserves na IGP team ko ye na mutimi epamo enkofo free hall mo no ya do kasa sisi was NDC for assign atiegu asase no so
omatiegu to say mobro
eti we die kwaku now there's clear evidence based on the pronouncement by President Mahama said there is state complicity blood money and they say o man no e dey body President Mahama ajia to mu say yes asase no necessary be Ghana na enkwa buche dia e dey eye eto bia anse asase no
ene papa ndie ni bia
ene me kan we motivation
ene say be kwa so nyunu
we akoye papa ndie ni bi
papa be di
se pai no na me dia
baku ya say be kwa so nyunu me ba kurum gold
asonyunu masa
amanse ho minimum kura gold do mu cha asonyunu ese be kwa me kwa galam se be kwa say man pan me yen say pe alma ka cha ye fe sabi je bi chale me kutugo la ka me me so ga me mama me
ani aba ne say ene sami je mfi say jewelry shops o Ghana ha nyina no sisi ha no obema obi a license go wa meto gold and free no ho bia no obechew TV say me Eric me pacho videos ni bi I ready a Erastus asare don command pani Mahama kasa wie no na okọ on Facebook and will show video no trust say if this is not an emergency what is dina obisa man pani Mahama say what say said the Ghana nsuo ya ye o party for Eddie Ghana and Sassini Ghana nsuo e fa so yi se wo se enye emergency dia e bi opese do at the point a obekọ na nipa wugu enkura bi ase na ohun se afi di emergency no aso obekọ na emoa awugu ho but you see do you know say go on enkrofo ka hye ahan ni so these are some of the videos Erastus asare enye kuro na egu ho no anya kuro
wa baka say chichiri kuro kama
forest
o hwa baka say eye baka say kuro eye kwaye
se ke kura ka afi
na nsuo ni dante mu sa no a
me de tu na betro we ye kwaye Ghana Forest Reserve nsuo edam enene ya tutu kwaye ni mu nyina me nsuo no so isi a entribiem ya bona kuakuo tare pond tadie sana meka no okay ene inso kan otare nti na aye bibio ho na franti otare no ana tadie no
oli nyina aye
na atwitwa asisi atwitwa na kuakuo gu osano we anya dan o wo hwa wa akira befo say ekuro ne ye ka kyere sa there be we ye Ghana Forest Reserve enti mampani hwa we nyina o so matu ye pese seed no ye shebo ato is forcing enti muntu fa seed no ton nan fa gold ni kwaji seed fa megu economy ni mu ne ka sa ato is forcing so he doesn't care na owia na waka cho say wuntumi docket are ready Mr. President wuntumi jai mine in 2022 enti bato ne ekoso yi eye wuntumi ana eye wo party for asa Eric macho beti father video ne bra na fe ye hwe nsuo no a ekọ hwe
nsuo no anyina nsuo no amana no bi
nsuo na mra ni
o ma ya nsuo na sa ma
akafia kete ene da hwe nsuo
nyina na ni ho last year
dabi aya this year bosume nkron ye mu hwe ena omugu so omutu amutu sa chene NDC bayi ena ene galamsey etu atise e wo my Ghana mu enti obisa simple question so mampani se wo si we demand this state of emergency dia bia na Mr. President per se obekọ na nipa wugu abonten
ne bi di
densuo no nipa wugu ho ansan wa hu se ye duru emergency levels which is very unfortunate koka video ni rolling no mami ntio
mechia obia no matter as so kai say Dr. Tony Obi ene Boaben
kwaku Boahen
o kai o campaign and no more call rounds e ka chem say
munya te say Mahama win pe munkutu
enti mpacho ye calculation no na hwe impact ni sese enyo na ebo hwese
no no
aha
to Boaben mu apepr.
You see John Dramani ye ba no kontompo oyo hinimu oyo pimso oba no kontompo ni 120 days no o convert enye 4 months na 120 days no wa ma statement na Felix there sa brand ne awe ne boss chantro into obi aye adwuma ma obi a no crepa na bonsa ho de sa no be so say President Mahama ma deadline for Galamsey
no refuse ma 120 days
ni 120 days na enka ho
kan
enka 19 20 ni 21 na ye point na ewu mu bi but you see because omo party omo parking kind of so obi am parking kind sa perception say o person de ade ma udisie bibinia fashi ya kinkan ni nyina or you very dishonest person drip machine ni nyina no mumu sa say we e no ba ku video ba ku e hu obi kura de wa fa de na free one region o e ko the other region e ko tu manhole Galamsey ye jai sesi a almost NDC for see jai Galamsey sesi a gold board begu for gold board to be in operation benye sika Ghana for bebre yare any the forest reserves best say bedru baby as ye importing su inkwanti de yen koso nye Galamsey na se president utumi bie anu ka se first na sika ne ko Chinese wo ho ekọ amanane sei sika ne bai ho nti ya asase ne yese ndia na ba NDC asofo no osofo na obo no ne video no agina sari so wa sorry dem okosa sorry no na osofo no na then I'm disappointed in you. Then I doubt your level of thinking. Meba, hold on. Me knew biatem. Because we are Ghanaian, you see the Galamsey. Tell him to go back and preach about the Galamsey. Who saw video no? Who are sorry them on or yes, Adiana. Go back and tell him now it is worse. So we need you to come and stand there. Ne preach biom. Ne kachi enkrofo no na enkrofo na ye presentation ma won omudi nsuo ni no ma ne bre wa okasa en kachire sa ban no he Galamsey distraction no eni MPP na eni NDC o nsuo no seye na sesei apemfo bi elusu omuma deformity ini noma eba wo baabi a Galamsey na ati nkense no eni yare boni bi a epiepie wo ho no enye kwa wo Galamsey no enye si etu keke wo chemicals ni bi a ye expose ye ho ma no ano ohye yenye careful impenifo na na mu di anim na mu kasa na at least Catholic bishops Oma bekasa Oma chire baby omugina TUC appointment ni timu tubinga sabium TUC appointment ni timu tubinga sabium namuma edrume bi namuma ye ase ye ni ye no Ghana na ase ebinumu no Ghana namumu do Ghana che obibia but enne the bargaining chip number when your appointment it anything I echo south air distraction be among kan wo hwe. Why work and save when you are destroying your future, when you are destroying your children's future? Na Galamsey say bibia na ehwe. That's it.
All right, me that's so Godom. What's it now? The send me the
Oka say
they make you know a write up now saying
Ghana
Bishop Conference. Okay.
If you take just one quotation.
Okay. Eric Pato for sa a unit to suna a Godon in Kumuka Kransana. Yeah.
Debiano Pebi or send a message into me. Victoria or Hine wa Victoria or Hine wa and the parents were sending messages. Good morning, 3++1. Doing a program at my general hospital in Dodowa from yesterday on to Friday. God willing, I will join you on Monday. Until Ohinewa Victoria.
Also, Obaha.
Also, was he said you will do our program. What time I do?
Oh, okay.
Now there be the Pebi or Sunday message. Now just any at the program is some Yamanachi. All right.
Coca, what's it? Did you make the opium?
Was it untromu opimso?
There been for say opim one day with 2 for penny the manor.
Oh, sir, you can't opimso no I.
Me man,
for your boss chena on a catani in our so. It was a band tromun so. Well, tromun in Ahin and Munyan, tromun in Ahin with the Mofanis. Santa for any more opimso. The Repoja Santini. Repoja Santini. It's what was Eric. I ready. Now, Cadawacano. Oh, young okay. Hey, this old Bum Kakra. To serve you. Aha. It's very Bishop Conference for a year more at the Bayern. Na Mamma Eridi a could be what I see. The first paragraph on yes, Bewa. Okay, Mammy started for was worse still. Galamsey has matured into a threat to national security. It enriches criminal cartels, breeds lawlessness, and foments violent conflicts in minor communities. Yet, in the face of this, the President of the Republic, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, appears not to grasp the existential scale of the menace. In both January and May 2025, delegations of our conference raised these concerns directly with him, only to be met with unsatisfactory responses focused narrowly on economic gain. Hey, Kwaku, I have put my dream. Was it in both January and May 2025? Delegations of our conference raised these concerns directly with him, only to be met with unsatisfactory responses focused narrowly on economic gain. Your man being
no kokano.
Your man being
the press was at his meet the press session of 10 September 2025. He dismissed calls for a state of emergency. This is profoundly troubling. The hour is late. Delay is betrayal. Now, not tomorrow, not later, is the time to act. We therefore urge the President and his government to declare without hesitation a state of emergency in the most affected mining zones and around endangered water bodies. Such a declaration will empower extraordinary interventions, curfews in volatile areas, the securing of devastated lands, the dismantling of entrenched criminal syndicates, and the halting of corrupt administrative complicities. The scale of the crisis justifies nothing less.
It's where
Professor Japo Beka fa ho.
Want me kasa.
And say what for the next 2 years
no go asa. Somebody say you tag for so am my warning. Say very soon number come be declare strike. No shut down all public universities. And the Professor Japo Eric Medase na share na ye me video bi ho adwuma me na ready am. Alert me na ye mo mampani Mahama na semo a okan no na ye mo anopain na Professor Jampo die na nima gu asepa anopai raba kon MPP, one of the hard working communicators, mostly oye on social media, friend Hanan or Ablekuma West constituency or say nema amenya madeku.
Okay,
awunimu no
minimum.
Okay, go come me misa ensre oye da sebre Hanan no pay a very good morning.
I don't just prefer to party no.
The cook can why no who say ade MPP man no na hweso MPP man dey ankanana kwabra apia ampo for sample for apia and no ye loyal ladies for founder and now ode the poma ma George Kwati Adenta no so loyal ladies a class prefect to so
we head of security
my loyal ladies no say
no I wait I secure
say to no to
security enyumre
anya Krobia no George Kwati
adent obetumi secure my idea
I don't secure
na e security lu what ase
George Kwati
me na munum die me na mo adwuma no mo we dare mun chechiri
godo baby ordinam
One man with
what nam galam
Hanan, good morning.
Video na ready na.
Video na ready. Eric Mato, you move video no movie.
Board was introduced as part of reforms. And if the gold board was not introduced, I mean, those who were taking the profits from the small scale mining sector were the foreign traders who were taking that money away. In 6 months, we have exported over $6 billion. About $4 billion of that money was going to go into the private or foreign traders. And so the first thing is you shut the stable door so that the horse doesn't escape, which is what we've done. So if it's from illegal sources, it's from legal sources. At least it's our land that is being destroyed. So let us get the benefit of it instead of foreign traders. So that's the first thing.
All right. So Yera John Dramani Mahama and Moti say
what's what?
Oh, okay. All right.
Board was introduced as part of reforms. And if the gold board was not introduced, I mean, those who were taking the profits from the small scale mining sector were the foreign traders who were taking that money away. In 6 months, we have exported over $6 billion. About $4 billion of that money was going to go into the private or foreign traders. And so the first thing is you shut the stable door so that the horse doesn't escape, which is what we've done. So if it's from illegal sources, it's from legal sources. At least it's our land that is being destroyed. So let us get the benefit of it instead of foreign traders. So that's the first thing.
Hey, we are seeing who? Yes.
Enti we na eti said ye obi awo ne ma be 5. Na ne baba ako akokum ne ba ne ba ako. Yese ne ba ako akum ni nua. No da kwaji sikaduru.
Sika ne be fie nko ade.
Sika ne be fie nko ade a woso eje se ye ne ma ne ba ako no akuno. Ene sika so be hwe ene ode ato asase ene ode abebi printi fie nti we de adwoa eye. Mahama mentality no.
No.
Adase breko.
Ah, on da no me kan say de oyi. Enti obi ti ho na ne ba enya admission to university no aniska no twitio ko bokro no no de ne ba ko school. Na da atia kwara no be doctor eye ahụ se Ghana ye oman bia no a esenka oman mu nyina ye sori ne agi pum akwadubli has ko ka che mampani Mahama se omfiri oman mu nko omfiri Ghana kwara nko because oni oman no ho adwempa ade a ekum oman emma ade ade ebe oman mu ese ye nsuo se ye nkwa ye dida ochi ha okese be breyen na utumi as mampani bia no aka nsem ya wo kan ye ya asese anka o ma we nipa nyina de achi ye no anka ye di momo mekodubli asko ka chense ye hia no as president bi wo mfiri o ma no nko because nana kufuado ne kan asem ya me sin ka na ba now and this for certain demonstration ko
aka jampo Professor Jampo aka wahu akonfo no ayi no mo hyede ko mu kumase no aka ba na wabobio adi atu hyiragu ne ho ama ba na anko nam komfa Ghana nyina bas nyina na also obi send o message say 3+1 also na ye hona
Victoria Henewa
o ye hona
ye viewers no ba ko
anti awura no
Dabi.
Sir.
Dabi anti-vika.
Anti-vika. Because me anti ranso ascend or no Charlotte mo. Okay, so anti ranso or hwe no say wafi enti. Am say nya say nya. No
consultant. And as say
you see I resident engineer. And no say or
why no external engineer. Well before be pam
ye.
Mr. Pa
na he so ji say ma nya da sebere sa. Na o da sebere na montimon kam no kan che ne se be bi onam
na nyame na me hene
Honam Galaxy amene one can say baby a honam no nye.
Kwakwe, my whole story be was say Ghana's public debt rises by 15.8 billion.
Yeah.
Na so mo so ba mo say mo obusia mo nya hwe dey na dey kai.
Ghana's public debt rises by 15.8 billion.
Na say ka dollar no ever from the say ka no.
Let's say can na say fe no mo buru kan kasa because most of Akufo-Addo kan na ye dollar and something. Say dollar na ye stable na ba fam na still I can buru dia.
Was say Ghana's public debt stock rose by $15.8 billion Ghana cedis in July 2025, reaching $628.8 billion. This is per the Bank of Ghana's latest summary of economic and financial data. And I was say down baby no was say the figures signal both the pressure from rising domestic borrowing and the temporary relief from currency driven valuation effects. Weku domestic borrowing. Current domestic borrowing no.
We nipa bia ne hu sin obia wo Ghana ha so tumi ko gina Ghana fo anim ka say ye de ba ye ma obosia miwa bebe kana ko duru no
anti kana ko omuguso broko na ye ka tie fo so say endra ya to petrol mu 4%, ya to diesel mu 9.4%, ya to gas mu 7.4%.
Obi strofa che enema bi ikoso MPP for mpani for munim IT mu ya omunim cyber ayimu no monhwe ne mabiye AI
artificial intelligence
ya me say bi se kire bi o manipulate niema kwaku asa me raising a very serious issue. Free SHS enre to be busa AI question say free SHS one of the free SHS e ba Ghana AI say Professor General Okuku-Agyeman and implement ye ebo President Mahama just say why ne basa
in as much as I agree with you say so much manipulations no. You see, don't also forget say Professor General Okuku-Agyeman as education minister Abrajo Mahama who said free education gather momentum no
progressive
or tumrika progressively free senior school education and also we obisa free SHS okay. So maybe and also AI no na sample all publications that were in domain so no wa ye na yi dia ba e di ku se ho na ho fe
ma me sa hwesi se mebusa question bi mebusa AI question bi say am answer me na laughable was say there is no official news or government statement from 2025 that indicates Ghana's public debt increased by 15 billion on currency swings. Instead, Ghana's public debt decreased by approximately 139 billion in the first half of 2025, largely due to the significant appreciation of Ghana cedi against major currencies. But this is not the truth. And look, and you're factually correct because was said there's no official statement, but according to Story Mekaye, a Bank of Ghana report, that's an official statement.
She said Bank of Ghana they report about now it's an official statement to be anyone. You can find
it best MP from penny for munim tell me
manipulating.
All right, and school placement no ebeba bonten ne
sir
I me who said Dr. Clementa Park. In fact I thought say in optional but me who said Dr. Clementa Park say ne
okay
I graphic online phone a publish say so or say ne enti no yesre wo mo say placement no omunye ni yempe akire abobo ni akire haubia ti yesre say school placement no afi omunye ni so that ebewie no ensesa wofo ekutwa jadwo ekohasi ebahasi ene ho se ti yesre papa omonhwe no munye omonhwe na omunye hu adwuma emfa emai nti anamponsa bidi akomedase we so video ni ensaka ni nyina no omo jejereje nti yebeye na yakọ emeboa okay wabo ankrata me hwe sen na de ndie otiri nkwa. All right, so entrance so ni see what tamalin de na very unfortunate unim say bunyiri say biyiri crisis now you close down 44 schools because enkola 5,000 and if it's a crisis and by muntimi ko school
what you say why drama 8,000
in fact I daily graphic I publish say you close it down 44 schools since crisis ne shas here I mean mun kola 5,000 ain't mean school